Full Battery Studios was missing one thing, merch. Well, now we have it. Go to our new merch store and SPREDDIT, that's Full Bat Store, and buy limited edition, regular, even some channel names in there. DJ Justo, it's AuraDragoon. There's also memes, wall prints, even some new Full Bat design for the guy who wants a bit of that cool design that's not always the company. Link in the description below. Onto the video.
Hey guys, it's AWHILE. Today we're doing our baby birthday, and today we're doing a collection video because I don't think because coronavirus has this quarantine and the mailmans are having day offs because of the virus. So I just thought to do the collection video because it's gonna be a long time before I get Big Bang Genesis. So yeah. So let's start the collection video. Starting off with probably like the least important thing. It is important. I don't know why I had to say that. So let's just start off. So let's start off with the launchers and the stadiums. So first of all, let's take these two out of the way because they're decks full of Beyblades. So let's start off with the launcher. So let's start with my original string launcher you saw on the channel. We have the speed launcher, and the great thing about this is that it has a long string, but the downside is it's really weak. It doesn't launch heavy Beyblades that well. So yeah, as soon as I got the long bay launcher, or I stopped using it. Speaking of it, here's my long bay launcher with the half of carabiner grip. Let's go from here. Then we have the sword launcher. I think I remember using this in some of my first ever battle videos. Yeah. I use this for Excalibur and the other right spin Beyblades. Then we have the Venom Diabolos plus Spriggan launcher. So yeah. We have the Phoenix launcher. Alright. Then we have another sword launcher. Then we have my first ever launcher, actually. This came with Death Sighter. Now, it's not the exact colors, but I had to use like the Storm Spriggan launcher because I've customized the original ones. The original ones were white. So yeah, this is the light launcher, regular winder. Then we have my second ever launcher, the one I mainly used before I just got back into the channel. It was the long winder light launcher. Of course, the original launcher was blue. This just came from the Unicorn set. Now, this is the launcher you see me use sometimes. Well, not the launcher you see me use also in my first ever battle videos, and it's left launcher. I had two of these, and yeah, I used these for like, especially used these in Nightmare Longinus versus Drain Fafnir. Then we have the Wizard Fafnir launcher, which I almost never use. Then we have the Dragon launcher, which is slightly broken like the Venom Diabolos launcher. Then we have a fake launcher, actually, but it's so cool I decided to keep it, actually. It's the fake LR sword launcher. It even has this thing right here. You know, this does nothing because there's no way to put on a Baylogger. So yeah. Then we have Jake. Hold up, next. Then we have Then we have Jacob's launcher. Jake, also known as RetroX. This is his launcher. Fake gold grip with a Legend Spriggan launcher with a Venom Diabolos winder. It actually works well. You have this like compass that's used for a certain grip, and it has in Beyblade Metal Masters. 2 fake grips, do it inverted colors. I use these just use these in case I need another launcher. Okay, here's the winder for the dragon launcher. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. Here's the Ace Dragon launcher. Then we have the launcher that came in front of Frid. This is the heavy launcher, which is the shortest spring out of any Beyblade, but it has new gears. There's different gears, so it kind of launches it better. And it also has the black string, but it's not really good. It's probably it's speed launch is a bit more effective. Then we have the my 5 Hasbro launchers. We have the basic Hasbro launcher, the big grip Hasbro launcher, the Evolution Hasbro launcher, the Slingshot Turbo Hasbro launcher, and a Rise Hypersphere launcher. Oh yeah, this is a bunch of accessories I use. I might as well go into them before getting my main launcher set up. So yeah. So we have the regular extend chip. It's normal extend. We have the extend plus thingy. Then we have the face. Then we have the God chip changer with the 2 Eclipse chips. Then we have the same one, but instead it's the metal chips. Then we have the God Valkyrie chip, which I took off because of the Strike God Valkyrie, which I'll get into. Then we have the Strike God Valkyrie God chip removal thing, which is the same thing as the other God chip things. Then we have the two spin changers. This one came with Spriggan. No, both of them came with Spriggan. This one came with Lord Spriggan from the Trophy customer set, and this one came with the Spriggan, the Royal King Spriggan. We have another thing here. Oh yeah, I forgot to take this out. My original thing for my Beyblade, which was Sea Excalibur, before it changed to Buster Excalibur, spoiler. Another Metal God chip, the Extend Plus chip, another Extend Plus modifier. I'm gonna assume that's Valkyrie. E-code. Then you have all these tools for the electric drivers. This one's from Ace Dragon, these 2 are from Regalia Genesis. Like, I got 2 Regalia Genesis because of Big Bang Genesis, which still hasn't arrived yet, so yeah, might as well put all these back in here. So yeah, there's that. Now time to do my main launcher setup. First off, the Hasbro launcher setup, it's just the Master Kit Master set, which I should probably modify soon, but I'm probably not going to. It depends how I feel. Like, let me see. Hold on. If you're wondering where's my left Bay launcher L, I broke it. I broke it. In fact, here's the remains of it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this stadium. Oh, for God damn it, Aiden. Yeah. Alright, I'll get into that later. So here's my Hasbro launcher. It's the yeah, it's really good. Decent for what it is. I even seen people launch the Karatomi Beyblades with this. I mean, which is weird because I assumed this would only be able to handle the Hasbro Beyblades, but sure. Kind of looking at it now, kind of reminds me of the Sparking launchers, because especially when they don't use the Bayloggers anymore, they just have the screw in here, and it's just kind of, it's almost as wide as a, you know, it's wider than, you know what I mean about the Sparking ones, yeah. Now time for my main launcher setup in the Karatomi line. Yeah, my launcher I use for my left Beyblades, which is the Extend Plus chip and trigger with the Fafnir with the Bay Launcher L weight dampener, which is slightly broken. Weight still works, but it won't stay in place for that long. With the Venom, with the Master Diabolos launcher. Now it's time for my main launcher setup. We have the gold launcher, which this is the Bay Launcher, the original Bay Launcher, which is customized with the Perseus stickers, the Pegasus stickers, the Star stickers, and the Excalibur stickers. This is the gold Bay Launcher I got. I mean, you supposed to get 2 masters, especially with the whole exploit with the round disc. I didn't feel like doing it, so yeah. This launcher, this extend plus grip and trigger with a fake weight dampener. It actually works really well for a fake. Then we have the carabiner right here. So basically, this is a huge launcher. This is the main launcher I use. If both able to, I'll use this launcher if it's right versus left. If it's left versus left or right versus right, I use this launcher. So yeah, that's getting to the stadium. So first of all, my first effort I'll start off in my favorite stadium, to my least favorite to my most favorite to use stadium, or my most used. So first of all, we have the Epic Rivals Battle Set Stadium, which I don't really use anymore. I should probably do some battles in this for live streams one time. I'll probably use the stadium for a live stream for someday, but for now it's just picking up dust. It even has hairs in it. I might clean this up first before I do the live stream. Next up, we have the Hasbro Stadium I like to use when I do Hasbro battles because it mimics the other stadium I like to use, which we'll get into. This is the Blue Basic Stadium. Then we have the Slingshot Stadium, which I got for my birthday. And another stadium I got for my birthday was the Rise Beyblade Stadium, which is slightly broken, but it still kind of works. I mean, you have to press it down every time again, but it still glides over it smoothly. You have to press it down so it glides over it smoothly. It's not completely, it's not broken. It's just slightly cracked. I'll do more battles with this as soon as I can. As soon as the coronavirus stops, I might probably get SOUNDCLOUD. So yeah, and then we have the stadium I like to use for most of my battles. Is the basic stadium. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of scratching. I might actually replace this. I'll replace this on the condition that the sparking battle set from Beyblade, you know, the one that comes to the new sparking Beyblades, is if that one's clear, I'm gonna replace this. Might even give this Jacob so I can save money or something like that. I'm not sure. Or heck, I may even use that for Metal Fight Beyblade. That one for Metal Fight, because it might give it a reason to exist then, so yeah. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into the next section. Parts. So yeah, let's start off with the most ones I don't really use or want to use. We have Genesis Valkyrie. Genesis Valtrek. We have Valtrek V2. A customized Valtrek V2. Wild Wyvern W2. Another Wild Wyvern, this Ripfire version. A Victory Valkyrie. A custom. Oh yeah, I should probably put this in there, yeah, actually, yeah. We have another customized Victory Valkyrie. This one's red, that one's over there is blue. So yeah, we have the Atlas Anubion A2. And we have a new one with Sniper's God chip. Then the other parts, we have the Ripfire driver. Just missing its frame because of a combo I made. We have wing, ring, upper, vertical, which is a painted vertical, which we tried to get the shine back by painting the vertical, but didn't really work. Just makes it a bit sticky. Just looks awkward. Force, oval, upper again, and this painted knuckle. Then we have two massives. If you want to have two colored massives, then comes to have two of these, but I decided to like just kind of break the other one on purpose, just because why not? Because I was bored. Then we have two unites. It's edge, which is the worst part ever. Claw, which is good, I guess. We have reboot, which is sword, which is competitively awful, but in terms of with Excalibur, it's a decent design concept. So then we have massive, which those parts are. The reason I have this in the box for is because these parts I have no use for, and they're ultimately useless. So yeah, that one's just there. Next up, we have competitively illegal parts, aka my custom parts. So we have fake drivers in here. Defense. I have fake drivers in here for just in case I want to use to make a new driver. For example, this is Evolution, but now it's just spiky. And we have this new kind of friction-esque driver. Then we have this custom chip, which is supposed to be Fafnir's, but I made it into Salamander. Now this custom God chip, which has broken teeth on it. I like to put this in Cosmo, make it and call it Cosmo Entity. It's the dragon chip with broken teeth. And we have a Tornado Wyvern, but without the tornado disc. This is called Minimalistic Warhog because it's very small compared to the other Godlers. We have Combined, which is basically Unite, but it has way more stamina. We have Gear, which if you know, you probably already know what this is. Just the Hasbro Metal Fusion launcher gear on a driver. And a bunch of others, including an interesting fake variable that's plastic. There's also another fake variable, like Evolution, but that broke. So, yeah, I turned it into this as well, so yeah. So there's that, the competitively illegal parts. Then we have the parts I might want to use in the future, even though my combo box is full. I don't mean like competitive combos, I mean like my custom combo parts are over there, so yeah. First of all, we have Torns X Minoboros M4. Then we have Convert, Left Apollos, Shadow Amaterios, Hold Dash, Dual Apollos, Shadow Amaterios again, or Yamiterios, Dual Artemis, Dragoon Storm, I think, Nepsaturus N2, Tree, Rockdivore R2, Kaiser Kirbyus, Vertical, the Custom Storm Spriggan, You know that should because I don't really have a good combo. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw. Or give me the Storm Strigan's in there because I don't think I really need a use for it, unless I forget. So yeah, we have Quake, Infinite, Merge, Dimension Dash, which I should really shorten. Just make it fit in here. Dimension Dash, yeah. And we have Dimension, a Fusion Slingshot, Needle Slingshot, Merge, Quake Dash, Limited, 11, Spray Painted 13. I want to use this for like Bloody Longinus just to reference, you know, Lost Longinus because Lost Longinus had a blue disc. Boost, Central, Spiral, Volcanic, Sword, Blow Dash, and Reboot, and Trick. So all these parts go in here. Alright, so that's the parts I want to use. Now, before we get into the competitive parts, which is massive, as you can tell, I'm going to go into these parts, the gotcha parts. So let's get into the least important part first, even though they're important. We have this painted this markered Retsu. We have Zon. If you don't know why 3D, at least 3D songs come from the at least 40 songs come from Random Layer Volume 3. Zon, and I think this is the Zon that came with Trigger Fang. Zon, 10, Metsu, 10, Retsu, Zon, Metsu, and Soul. So yeah. So now let's get into the chips. Why is this in here? I don't know. Why? This is weird. Just need to get something in here. This is probably not important, really. So first of all, we have this Frieza this dragon chip in this Frieza color. We have the Ashura chip. Then we have Green Hydra, a Green Dragon, a customized Green Dragon with this kind of like patterns all over it. So yeah. We have Valkyrie, a slightly damaged customized Valkyrie, and there Ashura, another Ashura, Pegasus, which I might use for Slash, Dragon, Achilles, hold up, sorry, getting off cards, so yeah, hold up, my hands are so, so yeah, Fafnir, and Joker. So yeah, those are there. Next up to their bases. Then we have Bushin, Erase, Poison, Slash, Union, Cosmo, Grand, Erase, Venom, Ace, Venom, Grand, Slash, Rock, and another Cosmo. So yeah. Let's see if that can fit in all here. Like this. Hopefully it can fit. I mean, if not, I'll try to figure out later. And yeah, it fits. So yeah. Now time for the competitive parts. So this is going to take a while. Alright, so yeah, we have Regalia Genesis, Zenith, Turn, Lift, the Revive Armor, Meteor, Fafnir F3, Heavy, Variable Dash, Volcanic Dash, Alter Chronos, 7, Winning Valkyrie, Deep Chaos, Drain Fafnir, Emperor Fornius, Crash Ragnarok, Glaive, Wyvern, Bloody Longinus, Sting, Sieg Excalibur with this custom color. I don't think this would be illegal because it's only slightly modified, because it's only like the color palette that's modified. Emperor Fornius, Dead Phoenix Base, 0, alright, Yard, Vortex, 7, Arc Bahamut, Storm Strigan, Doomsizer, a very worn down Extreme Dash, it sometimes stay in the middle and loses lost stamina, Defense, Horizon, S2, that was also Spryzen S2, yeah. Another Spryzen S2, 2 disc, a Vanguard, Atomic, Orbimetal, 1 dash, a Cell, Octa, Z Achilles, Unicrest, Zenith, Heavy, Knuckle, Revolve, Variable, Revolve. There's so much, like, it's getting outside here, yeah. Hunter Dash, 7, Orbit, Survive, Carbase, 4, Galaxy Zeus, Defense, 0, Defense, Legend Spriggan, Survive, Star, 1 dash, 00, Destroy, Force, Friction, Ring, 8, a Cell, Force, 7, 0, 4, and this boxes and mounts now, 7, 0, Knuckle, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. That is a lot of parts, as you can tell. And stacking these all back in here is going to be a pain, but it must be done for the sake of, you know, keeping things calm and clean, I hope. Just making sure the important parts stay outside, like Variable Dash, because I'm planning to do another live stream with that someday, because I still plan on wearing that down. A lot of parts, as you can tell. And I also have Zenith Hunter Dash ready for, like, my what's it called, this might knock out Odin if I ever get it. So yeah. Next up is the Beyblades. The Beyblades, you know, the main thing that this whole thing is based on. And oh my god. You don't understand how much there is. So let's start off with the custom Oh yeah, that's not all. We also have this box here as well, so yeah. So first of all, let's start with the custom combos and then the decks. So first of all, the custom combos. A bunch of this is some of this has fake stuff in it, but that's okay with me because this song's cool. So yeah, single airs first. Okay, let's. So first of all, we have Valkyrie Wing Fusion. Rock the Vor Spread Survive. Unicrest Ring Fusion Dash. No, not Fusion Dash, just regular Fusion. My custom Longinus Boost Zephyr. Then we have Excalibur combo. Excalius Triple Jeggy. Storm Spriggan Yell Unite. Then pretend this is Suits Zillion Suits, but I like to call this Calamity Chaos Down Unite. Acid It or Aura Anubis Knuckle Impact. A Hyper Horusuit Upper Flugel. Then we get into the other combos to make the better combos. So first of all, we have the defense type, which even though it's stamina type, it's supposed to be defense type. We have Guardian Kirbyus 7 Vortex Yelding. Blaze Roktavor 4 Glaive Eve Claw. Nightmare Longinus Glaive Iron. Maximum Garuda, I like to call it Expansion and Fly. Expansion Fly. Alter Chronos 8 Meteor Nothing. Oh god. Twin Nemesis with a custom sticker job. 2 Cross Hunter. And 8. This is a real Beyblade, but I customize it. It's supposed to be like Spriggan, but it's I like to call it over or something. I don't know what I called it, but it's an Odin. 5 Cross Impact. Then we have Flaming Raynox 4 Cross Cycle. With this is supposed to be Hound Dog with but this is, I like to call it Hunting, I think it's called, or something. Hunting Fenrir 7 Zeta. Then we have Screw Trident 1 Vortex Guard. Then we have what I like to call Aqua Leviathan. Yes, I know there's all. No, it's not an Aqua. Is it an Aqua? I don't know, like renamed this, but I forgot how I named it, but for now it's called Aqua Leviathan, even though I probably changed it so I can call my Naked Spriggan combo Naked Leviathan. Then we have Hazard Kirbyus, 10, supposed to have bump, but doesn't have bump, 10 Glide, Orbegus, 0 Quest. Then we have Lightning Thor, 0 Over and Barrage. It's called Barrage because it has claws, but it's claw, but the tip is like semi-flat. I don't know why I call this part, but it's O, and basically it's kind of like turn, but sometimes it acts like the revive armor. So yeah. Loose Death Castle, my random layer Hazard Kirbyus, but I fucked it over because I tried to see how the spring worked and the springs flied out. Loose Death Castle 7 Hard, which is called hard because it's supposed to be hard to knock out, but in reality it knocks itself out most of the time. They have Slash Valkyrie, Zenith Unite Dash Retsu, Then here's a combo I extremely like very much. Prime Apocalypse Consequence. Yeah, just... with a bunch of custom stickers in this, yeah. Now next... Now that's one of the box... Just one of the boxes. That was a lot, but that's just one of it. Just think about the others. So now we have the decks. Let's start off with this one because it has less impressive ones. So we have Dark. So we have Dark Doomsizer's heavy variable with a worn down variable, like a manually worn down one. This one's crazy. It's very hard to do this in one hand. Then we have Victory Valkyrie Magnum Unite. Then we have Xeno Excalibur Force Extreme. Then we have the next deck, which I'm gonna put this one away first. We have Killer Deathsighter 6 Meteor Reboot, which supposed to be regular reboot because of Death, but because of Deathsighter's weak T, it's reboot dash. So we have Winning Valkyrie 12. I forgot what I called this, but maybe it was. I forgot what I called it. But it's supposed to be like a Hall like fusion driver, because that's what it is. It's a custom. It's a fake part, but it's good because it actually works like that. So yeah. So we have Sieg Excalibur with this custom copper metal god chip. One hit volcanic. So yeah, I had a challenge for it for a while, but I just stopped because I just got bored of the God series, because that's the only thing I'll use it against. So yeah, next up we have like competitive combos. Now I won't let you see the top one yet, but let me start off with the least threatening ones, or something like that. So we have Valkyrie Heavy Extreme, Doomsizer D2 Heavy Orbit, Doomsizer D2 Gravity Revolve. Then you have this incomplete combo of Archer Hercules Outer Eternal. They have this complete combo of Archer Hercules 10 Cross Extend Plus. Then we have Chozy Valkyrie Double O Dagger Volcanic Dash. Hopefully this is good competitively. Then we have Chozy Spriggan 7 Reach Absorb. Then we have a very old combo you might recognize from like combo test videos. We have Chozy Achilles 0 Dagger Ultimate Reboot. So yeah. Now to get into the actual combos. So let me actually fix this first so it's not too inconvenient. The hell, so yeah. Let's see how good this is. Alright, that'll do it, so yeah. So we have Perfect Phoenix, 00 Wall Atomic. We have Orbit Metal here. We have Orbit Metal for Heaven Joker around Zon. Orbit Metal. Then we have Bearing for Wizard Fafnir, Ratchet Bearing again. And then we have this other part, which is Sting Jolt for Zavai Diablos. Now again to the combos that are together. We have oh yeah, we are getting into this one. We have Dread Bahamut, Vanguard Atomic. Judgment. We have two Judgment combos that both use the Blitz disc. We have Judgment Odin, Blitz Ultimate Reboot Dash Retsu, and Judgment Valkyrie Blitz Extreme Dash Go. Then you have the mother of all combos, Lord Spriggan Zero Cross Octa. And the only thing this is being beat by is this Valkyrie, because in right spin, because this Valkyrie hits so hard with the go away and Judgment airbase that the Lord Spriggan has no choice but to burst. You you, that's my competitive combos, and if I ever go to competitive play, I'm bringing this box. I'm bringing this box, as if you couldn't tell. Now it's time for the next step for mankind. Now, first of all, we have this box. We have the Hasbro exclusives and the Hasbro Beyblades in general. So yeah. Not like, oh, we have like Hasbro Beyblades that are like Hasbro exclusive stuff, like including the Hypersphere and Slingshot. So first of all, so let's start. So we have Sword of Valtryek, Blitz, Powers, Hypersphere, Cyclops, Sword Valtryek V5 actually, yeah. Cyclops C4, 5 Flugel Hyper Slingshot, Bushin Ashindra A5 Hurricane in Keep Hypersphere, Dalmeets D2 Triple SL, Rocktavor Art4 11 Wedge Slingshot, Wonder Valtryek 12 Volcanic Slingshot, Ace Dragon D5 Sting Charge Hypersphere, C Achilles 11 Extend in Slingshot, Tyros T2's Infinite Zephyr, Surtur S2 or Iron X Surtur S4 Spread Jeggy, Revive Phoenix SP4 10 Friction Slingshot, this Kraken K4 11 in with Broken Prevail Hype Slingshot, and Excalius, and the best for last, Excalius Breaker Excalius X4 1- Sword Slingshot. Yeah. This is usually. So as you can tell, these are good. Let me actually try to see if we can get this on. There we go, yeah. Then we have the single layers and plastic remakes. So we have Kirby's Central Defense, Chaos in Oval Gyro, Miniboros Oval Jeggy, Oval Quake, Unicorn Ring Defense, Ragnarok Heavy Survive, Valtryek Wings SL, Yggdrasil Ring Edge, my first ever Beyblade, which is Dark Desire Oval SL. Well, yeah, this one was my second ever Beyblade, this was my third, and my fourth was Wild Wyvern, Armed Massive, I think. Yeah, Spryzen and Spread Survive, or Spread Fusion. Then we have my favorite one of the singulars is Excalibur Force Extreme. Then we have the plastic remix. We have Trigger Fang Zero Extend. Then we have Wolfborg 8 Bearing, which is kind of slightly broken. I left this one on Wolfborg because I'd hardly ever use plastic. I only did one plastic battle because these are only 2 plastic remakes I have. The only other plastic gen Beyblade I probably want would be like AWHILE and Dragoon Victory, Dragoon V. But that'd be it, I guess. Just try and put this back in here. So yeah, now it's time for this box, which is the non-canon Beyblades box. And also this in here will be some Metal Fight remakes, if I had them, but yeah, that's the side point. And right away you can tell this is massive, somewhat. So you have Mad, Minibor, Roast, Quake, Core Quake, Evil, Epic Eviparo, Heavy, Edge, Galaxy Zeus, 4 Meteor Planet, Wild Fang Fenrir or Fang Fengriff Boost Jeggy. Guardian Kirby's Heavy Evolve, and this is the Chinese version, aka probably the Corona version. So yeah, I probably don't have enough time for this, so let me come back to this right now. Continuing where we left off, sorry. I just have to clear some space to make more room for the video. Oh, so yeah. So we have next up we have Z Achilles, Tree Dagger Destroy. Poison Hydra, Zon. I don't have a combo for it yet, but it's gonna be around Yard Metal. Sigic Phantom, Proof Wed. Oh, Proof. What was it? Wait. All right. And Inferno, Ifrit, Magnum. Magnum Liner. Flare Dragon. Around Planet. Zen, and of course the immortal Lord Spriggan Blitz Dimension Dash. So yeah. I have a feeling this collection video is probably going to be one of my longest Beyblade burst videos. My Beyblade videos period. So yeah. Next we have these two boxes next, and these are Canon Beyblades. And there's so much hair on this, okay, so yeah. But that should not distract you. So yeah, next up, so first of all we have the first wave-ish. So yeah, so we have Victory Valkyrie, my first ever dual letter Beyblade. Boost variable, worn out variable. Rising Ragnarok Heavy Survive, Gravity Survive. Doomsize D2 Force Jaggy. Wild Wyvern and Vertical Orbit. Then we have Hyper Harusuit H2 Under Claw or Upper Claw. King Kirby's K2 Limit Press. Then we have Acid Anubis Yelled Orbit It. Then we have Nova Neptune Vertical Trans. And then we have Xeno Excalibur Magnum Impact. Then we get into the God Airs, which we have Tornado Wyvern, 4 Glaive Atomic, Ultra Chronos, 6 Meteor Trans, Killer Deathsider, 2 Vortex Hunter, Shelter Regulus 5-star Tower, or actually that's Deep Chaos 4 Flow Bearing, Arc Bahamut 2 Bump Atomic, Beat Kukulkan 7 Under Hunter, and Twin Nemesis 3 Hit Jeggy. Well, that has what Jeggy is. Then we have Cho-Z, which is Emperorphonia 0 Yard, Hell Salamander 12 Operate, Archer Hercules 13 Eternal, Vice Leopard Lift Destroy, Hazard Kirby's 7 Atomic, Dead Hades 11 Turn and Zephyr Dash. Also excited when I first got that. Orb Aegis Outer Quest, and Air Knight 12 Expand Eternal. The Beyblade that forced me to change the setup, and that's why Phoenix has his own box, and we'll get to that eventually. So, yeah. So first of all, let's start off with at least the box you at least care about. Blaze Ragnarok 4 Cross Flugel, and Crash Ragnarok 11 Reach Wedge. Alright. Let's see. Next up will be Z Achilles 11 Extend Plus, and then Cho Z Achilles 00 Dimension. Then we have Nightmare Longinus Destroy, and Bloody Longinus 13 Jolt. Then we have Revive Phoenix 10 friction. Dead Phoenix, 10 friction. Both Phoenixes have 10 friction. Then we have Drain Fafnir, 8 absorb. And Dice Fafnir, 8 dash proof absorb. No, this is 8 dash nothing. No, 8 nothing. This is 8 dash proof absorb, sorry. Then we have Sea Excalibur, 1 iron. And Buster Excalibur, 1 dash dagger sword. Next up will be Valkyrie. We have God Valkyrie 6 Vortex Reboot. Strike God Valkyrie 6 Vortex Ultimate Reboot. 1 Winning Valkyrie 12 Volcanic. Chozi Valkyrie Zenith Evolution. Then we have Spriggan, we have Storm Spriggan, Knuckle Unite. Oh, I slammed that. Legend Spriggan, 7 in Merge. Spriggan Requiem, set 0 Zeta. And Cho Z Spriggan 0 Wall Zeta Dash. So yeah, there's that box. And it's time for the Gachi box, which I'm going to have to add another box to this collection for the Sparking Beyblades. So we have Ace Dragon with this custom color, Sting, Charge, Zon, which we have Grand and Rock. Then we have Slash Valkyrie, Blitz Powers Retsu, Bushin Ashura, Hurricane Keep 10, Wizard Fafnir, Ratchet Rise, Sen, Judgment Joker, 00 Trick Turn, 00 Turn Trick Zon, Zavai Longinus, Drake Spiral Dash Metsu, which is, this hits hard, Venom Diablos, Vanguard, or Venom Diabolos, Vanguard Bullet with the Venom stickers from the Rare tree, Erase for Diabolos. We have Heaven Pegasus, 10 proof low Sen, Dread Bahamut, 7 wall Orbital Metal, Union Achilles, Convert Extend Plus Retsu. Then you get Prime Apocalypse 0 Dagger Ultimate Reboot, Regalia Genesis Hybrid, Imperial Dragon Ignition Dash, Master Diabolos Generate, and we also have like a hybrid here, just for Big Bang Genesis, but of course that obviously hasn't come yet. So yeah, and that is ultimately it for this collection video, because that's all the Beyblades I have. I'm not gonna bother counting all the Beyblades I have, because if I did, we'd be here for a while. But you can, maybe if you did count, you probably come up with at least 100, at least. So yeah, that's it for the collection. So yeah, anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Want to see more? Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and want to support me on Patreon, check my Discord or my subreddit. Make sure to check the links in the description, and there you can find me and Fletcher's merch stores. So guys, been watching here, signing out.